Am I the a-hole for not allowing my roommate's parents to live with us for a month? I recently moved into a 3-bedroom apartment. There are 3 of us living here: 23F, 24F, and 25F. When I was interviewing for this place, one of my roommates mentioned that her family visits, so they are around sometimes, and said nothing else. It never occurred to me that she meant they stayed in the apartment instead of a hotel, and she never explicitly said that they stayed in the apartment, much less for 2 months out of the year. I had no idea about this until my other roommate informed and told me it has been going on for years and is quite uncomfortable with the mother and specifically the father staying here. It was vaguely mentioned to me in one offhand comment, but she was never told anything at all. When I found out, I went to the property manager to discuss the specifics of our lease and the guest policy, as it is a violation and I wanted to understand the terms. We then had a conversation in person where I said the terms of the lease were acceptable: 14 nights, but nothing longer, when she mentioned that her parents typically stay for a month at a time. She said that she would honor the terms of the lease and gave us dates, but now she is lying and changing them. I am sublitting for the summer, so it has been known that I will leave the apartment and then return. Based on our most recent conversation, she would not give a straight answer and said that she was stretching out the time they would be spending a month and that they would return to stay again a few weeks after that. The current roommate who is staying is also very upset, as the parents' visit will now spend a month and a half, almost the entire summer. The other issue is that I am having trouble finding someone to sublet my apartment because of these changes. I was willing to lose a few $100s to cover the half month we were told at the beginning of the summer, but now that she has changed the dates, it will cost me at least a month or a month and a half's rent, which is now thousands of dollars. We tried to speak to her to come to a solution and she has refused. The more we have discussed, the more we are realizing that she was always planning on having them stay for longer after I left. My final word on the matter was that she has already violated the lease this term by having them stay for a month in the winter, and I do not want to evict her, but I will not lose money over this. They can come for the planned dates for 2 weeks, but no longer. The property managers are aware that this has been an ongoing issue and have offered to help. We have tried twice to have a conversation with her, threatening eviction being our last resort, but she clearly does not respect our space, money, or the lease. So am I the a-hole for not wanting my roommate's parents to stay with us for a month?
Here are the top comments.
Why can't her parents sublet your room for the summer? They want to visit for months. You want to rent out your room for months. It's all pretty weird, and this girl seems like a bad roommate. But this particular situation seems easy to resolve.
Not the a-hole. I would take the property managers up on their offer. You may want to seek legal advice also. I don't understand how she's getting away with it if the property managers are aware.